Just real quick. Hey, I never got to play with this credit card machine. The fuck?
Quaramonte,
Ooh.
the traveler's rear entrance to Central America. Well, that's how it was translated in the brochure. We didn't know what we were looking for, but the offices of Condor Transglobal seemed a good place to start.
Goddamn, love the animations, man. It's really cool. Although I'm really not happy with how Nico looks. And did they give her bigger breasts?
Hey, it's market day.
Are you fucking kidding
I
me?
don't see any cabs. Let's ask someone how to get to Quaramonte City.
Okay. Keep your eyes peeled for any sign of Condor Transglobal.
I'm pretty sure they gave her bigger breasts, and I can see, very subtly, that the animator went out of his way to make sure her boobs go up and down. Like, it's not like there was fucking jiggle physics for 2D animation. The guy actually had to draw each frame, intentionally making sure that this woman's bosoms go up and down constantly. What the fuck did they do to Nicole? She was such a cool and strong character in the first game. What is this? Who is this woman? Alright, I'm gonna go get a coffee refill. I'll be right back. Appreciate everyone hanging out, chilling, lurking. Coming by to say hi. And I love the boob jiggles. Even when it's implemented and not just normal game physics. What the hell? Can't live without some jiggle. You wanna see the Hades outfit, eh? Wanna see my big muscles? Oh yeah. How's it going, Atlan? Alright, so we can talk to... not everybody. But we can talk to quite a few of them, and that bothers me. That's too much. Alright, we'll start with the first dude all the way over here. Let's actually just leave the place.
It was
I
an
give up.
armed guard looking after the barrier.
Let's just leave. Can I actually go back to France? Nope.
You can't leave without an exit visa.
An exit visa? Well, that was quick to the point. Motherfucker just pulled a gun on me.
Armed guard.
Alright, so we ain't leaving. That's grand.
Welcome to Quaramonte.
An exit
Thanks.
visa.
Can we get a cab to the capital?
This is the capital, Quaramonte City.
When's the next ship out of here?
But senor, don't you like our beautiful country?
Oh god, it's corrupt. No.
Frankly, it sucks.
You better be quick and get aboard that ship. Otherwise, you're going to be here for a week.
We've had enough. We're going back to the ship.
Okay. You show me your brown card?
Huh? What brown card is that?
The one I
The
shit
official
on?
exit visa.
Huh, fuck you. Maybe there's one in the hut I can just steal. I mean, I don't know.
Inside the hut was a chair and a
No reason to
small
leave now, we
table.
just got here.
It was an uninteresting little wooden hut with an armed goon.
With an armed goon
Inside
outside.
the hut.
Alright. So let's talk to this, obviously, gringo over here.
Hi there. What have you got for sale?
Okay. He's not white.
What have you got?
Just looks white in game.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. That's it? We're not gonna speak
The
anymore?
man was puffing away at a crudely rolled cigar.
One more time. Okay?
That guy just didn't look like he was going to help me.
Oh, I want to hear more Kez. Who played? Who had the instrument that was playing right now? That was awesome. Can't steal any of the food at all. The game's gonna lose a point for that. I want to steal everything.
Lovely bread.
¿Qué?
Bread.
Everyone's just gonna say
pan?
K, right?
Sí, pan.
Maybe I'll come back later when I'm hungry.
Yeah.
The old woman was preparing a food that consisted of ground maize and lots of spittle.
Spittle straight from her mouth. Alright, how about this woman? She's got a spittoon. Can we steal the spittoon at least? Can I steal that goat over there?
Those things are gourds, aren't they?
Sí.
Hey, mind the footwear, lady.
Really?
Do
You're the
you
one who
have
stood
to
there.
spit like that?
Sí.
I love it.
You think I want to swallow that crap?
What I mean
Hey, she
is,
speaks English.
it can't be doing your business any good. I'm sure you'd sell a lot more gourds if you didn't.
Nobody ever complained before.
Okay, I can see I'm not getting through.
Not with your American ideals. Get out of here. Nothing else to say, huh? Spat twice.
I wasn't gonna get anything out of the gourd lady except spit.
Well, you can always bottle that spit. No? I have no more bottles? God damn it. Never mind. Can we cap that spit? No? She doesn't want it.
I wasn't gonna get anything.
No.
The woman had an impressive display.
But you can't steal her little fucking spittoon. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Oh, I didn't realize Nicole's still walking around, that's right. I wonder if the puzzles are gonna require, like, me just talking to her constantly.
You wanna buy something?
No, not really.
I got cabbages. Buy a cabbage, senor.
I don't think so. I didn't come all this way to buy vegetables. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Aye, Tezcatlipoca. Put it away, senor. Tezcatlipoca brings nothing but evil.
Good to know.
The poor guy was so freaked, he didn't even mention his cabbages. Listen, have you heard of Condor Transglobal?
No. Buy a cabbage. I'll give you a discount on bulk purchases.
I'm not into cabbages. See ya.
Don't wanna be ya. Alright, so let's see if I show this statue to the guard. Scare him away from his post.
There was nothing else.
Ah, you bastard. You coward. This man is fondling himself. Got his hand in his pants, and every once in a while, he digs a little deeper and starts shaking around. Yeah, this guy right here. Do it. I know you're gonna do it. Shake it, baby. No? I know you're gonna dig deep. Show the people what I mean. Dig deep. God damn you and your idle animation. I know what I saw. I saw you digging. Alright. Alright.
The guy was selling fish. Do you have crabs?
No, only fish.
The way I saw him scratching down there, I think he does have crabs.
Nice fish.
Thanks.
If by some remote chance I ever need a fish, I'll be back. Do you recognize this statue?
Si, senor. It is very, very bad luck. That is Tezcatlipoca, the night hunter.
I know, but I don't believe in luck, good or bad.
You may not now, but you will.
The guy looked scared out of his wits.
Go away.
I was just thinking to myself right now, looking at these two, they remind me a lot of characters in Emperor's New Groove. And pretty sure the Emperor was the Emperor of Maya, of the Mayan temples or whatnot. So that's probably accurate. It's kind of cool. It's cool to just recognize that, but I have absolutely no knowledge of the culture, what they wore or whatnot. But that was definitely very distinctive, this outfit. Pretty sure someone in Emperor's New Groove even has almost similar colors. This guy's not fucking putting his hand deep in his pocket anymore. I could have sworn I saw him shaking down there. There it is. There it is. Yep, he has crabs.
George Stobbart.
Oh, shit.
Mrs. Henderson.
In the first
Boy,
game.
This is some coincidence.
I didn't talk to her at all. What the fuck, game? It was just automatic.
Fruitcake like Dwayne as long as I have, you stop believing in coincidence.
Are you still married to
Pearl
him?
and Dwayne on the other side of the globe in Syria.
Yeah.
He was an army veteran who suspected he was working for the CIA, but wasn't sure. She was less obviously deranged.
Cool, continuity. I like that. Reoccurring characters.
What brings you to Quaramonte, Pearl?
I wonder if they're in
Takes
every
me just
game.
about
That'd be cool.
anywheres.
To always
The
run into them.
market.
You drove 2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role in the economy of the great design, George.
They changed her fucking character's voice too. I think George might be the only original fucking voice actor from the first game. She had a way, like her accent was way thicker in the first one. You can tell exactly what state she was from how thick her
Is
accent
Dwayne
was.
here with you, Mrs. Henderson?
Why, sure, I couldn't leave him home alone. Since Dwayne came back from the war, we couldn't bear to be apart.
No,
So
it's not the
where is
same
he
voice
now?
actress
We
at
ain't
all.
speaking.
She sounds normal. Like maybe she's from one of those gated communities, but she doesn't sound like one of those rich pompous women like she did in the first one that was like fucking from the Midwest. Wow, George, how are you? Oh boy. Don't I love the sight of you? You had a way thicker accent, man. This is way too gentle.
Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Really?
Because he's an old spoiled sport sourpuss. I want to visit one of those old pyramid places, but Dwayne says he has to stay in town.
Right. And you don't want to go on your own.
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
I need to do some comparisons, because I could have sworn I loved her fucking voice in the first
Is
one.
Dwayne still working for the CIA?
If he is, he doesn't know it. He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No, this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At
What?
least that's the way I understood it.
I didn't get that at all.
What do you make of this statue, Pearl?
Hoo-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
Alright. Sure, everything.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
Well, it's about an eclipse of the sun, which is due to occur
That
in
was
a few
random.
weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
It's not dangerous or anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Quaramonte.
Oh, my.
She didn't appear to be the slightest bit interested.
Why did you even show it to her? Like, if she didn't even understand what the hell it was. Such a random thing to do. It's like, let me explain this thing to you now that I have in my pocket that you never asked about. Worms?
Look at this, Pearl. A tequila worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere near me, honey. I swear I'll scream like a hog on a hot plate.
I think I know what we need to do.
What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't
Alright.
intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart, tipped with a fast-acting,
I love
muscle-numbing
how
poison.
serious he gets.
Pardon me, I stand corrected, honey.
Sometimes I get the feeling that communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot. What do you make of this stone, Pearl?
Oh, that's
I do not.
pretty.
I don't think I should be showing that
What's
stone
that
to
thing
anyone.
supposed to be, a rabbit?
I believe it's a coyote.
Well,
My man's
it
not really
sure
good at
is
being
cute.
discreet.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one.
I'm surprised you'd be showing people fucking things we're supposed to be hiding. Alright, so that's Policia. Actually. Worm, my lady?
She wouldn't have been interested.
Catch you later, Pearl.
How about some panties?
She wouldn't have been interested.
You
Catch
don't
you
know
later,
till you
Pearl.
try. Why does he say catch you later, bro? I didn't even start a conversation. Just like randomly telling her bye. Hi.
Hey, cheer up, guys. What's with the long faces?
Our pipe player has been arrested and thrown in jail.
Poor Miguel. He never broke the
Oh, they're
law
both
in his
guys.
life.
Thought the one on the left was a woman. Could have sworn I heard a female's voice while they were playing.
Why was Miguel put in jail?
For playing folk music.
What?
It's true, senor. He insisted on playing traditional
Ooh.
Quaramonte music, even though it's illegal.
This guy's got 3 chins. The third one's tucked under his second one.
Why don't you try playing a tune to cheer yourselves up?
No, we should be looking for real jobs.
We could earn 10 times as much down the mines. My cousin Ramirez was earning 8 pesos an hour.
Before he lost his legs in the accident.
Tell me about the accident at the mine.
There was an explosion at Teoculcan. 30 miners were buried alive.
They got some of them out, though.
2 of them, including your cousin, and they left half of him behind.
That was a little dark. Cookies?
Would either of you guys care for a biscuit?
A dog biscuit, senor?
Are you trying to insult us?
No, really.
I thought it was a poor
they're good.
country.
We'll take your word for it.
Guess it's not that poor.
What do you make of this little worm?
No good. It's dead.
Sure it's dead. You think I'd carry it around in my pocket if it wasn't?
If it's dead, why does it have a smiley face on it? What the fuck?
Have you seen anything like...
I, the hungry chief.
Why are you carrying that thing around with you, senor? Don't you know who it is?
Nope.
Sure, it's Tezcatlipoca. But it's only a little carving.
It brings death, senor. Death and destruction.
See.
Take a look at the design on this label.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that
When did you see this ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
Mm-hmm. That's all we needed to know, baby.
What was the ship with the condor flag carrying?
I don't know, senor. We weren't allowed near the docks.
That's right. Usually we meet the ships when they tie up.
We play to the tourists.
Well, when the condor ship came in, we were told to go away.
Damn.
Do you guys know anything about a total eclipse?
What is it?
It's like when the
Total
sun is
eclipse
hidden
of the
by
heart?
the moon.
It's crazy.
My cousin Alfredo swears he saw it happen once. But that was after he stupidly consumed a cocktail of peyote and antibiotics.
Tell me more about this peyote and antibiotics. Actually, just the peyote. I don't need to know about the antibiotics.
Have you any idea what this is?
No, senor.
Me neither.
That's it? Nothing else? Alright.
A couple of musicians stood watching life go on around. They looked pretty depressed.
A lot of areas to check out still. Hey, goat. How are you? We're gonna free the goat, right?
Now, I like most animals, but experience had made me wary of goats, and cats, and dogs.
Is there nothing else around the goat? Can I feed the goat?
Wrong.
No. A dog biscuit? No. A worm? Why does this worm have a face on it? Underwear? No, he hasn't requested it yet. Okay. Sounds like a woman singing, but those are two guys, so I'm confused.
In Quaramonte, defacing a poster was probably a capital
One of them is
offense.
squeezing their balls right now as he sings.
In Quaramonte, defacing a poster... It looked to me like an early portrait of Orson Welles.
Can we deface the portrait? No? No lipstick as for a mustache? Alright, nothing we can do there. We can go in from up there, but we can't go in from up here, from down here. Alright. The mines. Where are you going? There you go.
Hey, Nico!
What the hell? Oh yeah, I forgot she's walking around. There she is. I wonder if I need to talk to her at any point to get extra information. Just noticed the 3D rotating fucking fans over here. That is such a weird thing to do. Like everything's fucking hand drawn.
Hola, señora.
Oh,
Hi.
we're going right into
We were
conversation.
wondering...
By all means, go ahead. Continue with help
I
me.
was talking to the lady, Chico.
Hi.
Motherfuckers just
My
interrupt me
name
while
is
I'm
Nicole
talking.
Collard.
Concha Garcia. How can I help you, sister?
The corporation I represent is considering a major investment in Quaramonte. Your advice, as the head of an obviously successful concern, is precisely what I'm after. My assistant, Mr. Stobbart, has a few questions he'd like to ask you.
I swear she's losing her French accent as well. God damn, I missed Nico from the first one. I want to talk more about like this random artistic choice. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard for the artist to fucking hand draw the rotating animation. Especially because once you have this done, you can actually just draw over the fucking 3D version of it so that it looks like it's in the game. It's just so weird to look up and be like, well, that's obviously a 3D object with its own lighting happening. It's such a weird thing to do. Like, they were that lazy? I think it would take more work to fucking make this, animate it, fucking render it out, and then put it into the game. Especially because you have to... I don't know what the rendering was like back then. I'm pretty sure it cut out everything around it. You didn't have to cut it out yourself. It's just a weird choice to do, because I can swear that's more work to get it in there. I better see more of these. I better not just waste the whole 3D rendering for just one scene. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Alright, let's start talking. Have you seen these panties before?
Would you be interested in these
the
panties?
fuck?
They look about your size.
Is that your best line, Chico?
I'm serious. They were an unwanted
Surprised she
gift.
doesn't call me
Put them
gringo.
away before you get overexcited.
Too late. I'm very excited. There's nothing you can do about it. Would you like some coal?
You see this? It's my lucky piece of coal.
What's so lucky about it?
I'm not sure yet.
Uh-oh. Wait. That man does not have any
Nice.
pants. He has no pants. What is happening here? I need to censor this. What the fuck? Did his underwear have to be so tight? What the hell just happened? Please don't get up again.
Would you like a dog biscuit?
Would you like a smack in the mouth, Chico?
I mean, if it's my fetish, then yes. Yes, I do.
Have you heard about the forthcoming eclipse?
I don't take much interest in things like that. One of the boys might know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me anything about this statue?
It is Tezcatlipoca, the god of death and pestilence. That fetish would be considered by many to be a bad omen.
I don't...
Can you tell me about the accident at the mine?
Accident? It was sabotage. Somebody wanted my mine closed down for good.
Uh-huh. Conspiracy.
Do you have any evidence that the mine was sabotaged?
So she's not evil.
Yet, but I'll get to the bottom of it. There'd been trouble at that mine for several months. The workforce was getting smaller every day. Someone had started a rumor among the men that the mine was cursed. Now the entire operation has been closed down.
That was a weird chanting going on in the background when she's talking about the mines. Second time that happened.
Where's the site of the mine?
Several days upriver at a remote area known as Teoculcan.
Teoculcan.
Do you recognize the icon on this label?
Condor Transglobal.
Did the company operate here in Quaramonte?
Yes, they ran an old container ship, the Mayan Princess.
The Mayan princess. Tell me more.
Do you know who owned Condor Transglobe?
I've no idea.
Oh, I guess
Does the
that
stone
eliminated
mean
two
anything?
things.
I think it is a spirit
That's
stone
interesting.
carved by a Mayan priest, no? I don't know which of their many gods it represents.
That one dialogue eliminated two dialogue choices. I guess we're done. Alright. Let's talk to Nico for once. Our newly big-breasted Nico. Why? Remember the
Take a
swarm?
look at this, Nico.
That's disgusting, George. Why are you carrying it around with you?
I don't know. I just can't seem to part with it.
Such a random reason to hold on to items. Oh no, we're gonna go more into fucking Andre and the relationship. Don't look like a jealous boyfriend, George.
Labano tells me he's been seeing a lot of
Too
you.
late.
We meet sometimes for lunch, a drink. After you'd gone back to the States, I was pretty lonely, you know.
Lonely? You must have been desperate. Couldn't you just visit the zoo or something?
Damn.
Take a look at this.
Mon Dieu! Where did you get that kind of money?
It's not mine. I found that statement at Ubier's house.
We're not gonna investigate that more? Like, why? What was he buying? Why'd I even
Guess
show
what
it to
this
her?
is. Go on, guess.
It's wrought iron, probably from a chimney stack on an old stove.
Well, I suppose it could be.
She is an investigative journalist.
How
she
did
may
she
know.
know that?
My grandfather used to work in a foundry.
Did she just read his mind? Wait. I'm sorry. Like, he looked at us, and it seemed like it was in his head that he was thinking that, but then she responded. I'm so confused about this interaction. What just happened?
Would you like a biscuit?
Gourmet
Was he
dog?
talking to us or not?
Have you been eating those things, Georges?
Sure, they're great.
Wait, he has? George isn't the greatest. Isn't the most brightest-minded main character, but he definitely fits the build of a point-and-click main character.
Take a look at this.
An eclipse of the sun. Why the sudden interest in astronomy?
I found the cutting in Ubier's house.
Apparently, it's only visible from Central America.
Where we are. What are the odds? There must be some kind of
Do
connection.
you have any theories about this stone?
I think that design represents a dog, a Mexican dog.
So, this is the sacred Chihuahua stone? Sheesh.
That's it. Alright. Now let's talk about this guy and his lack of pants. How's she walking? Nope, the game thought I wanted to leave. I didn't want to leave. Interesting. So wait, you can trick Nicole to leave the room? By pretending to leave and then not leaving? That was interesting.
Hi,
Does she
good
come back?
afternoon, and welcome to Consolidated Mining. If you are planning to stay in Quaramonte City, may I recommend the Consolidated Mining Experience, an interactive hands-on tour of one of our deepest mines, with talking tour guides available in 3 different languages.
A tour of a mine.
Well, this is a mining company. What else did you expect?
Do you know anything about the eclipse that's due soon?
Me? No, senor.
That's it.
Do you know where I could find Senor Karzak?
No, senor.
How come you're not wearing
There we
any
go.
pants?
I feel more alert without them. Kind of perky.
And your boss doesn't mind?
She suggested it.
Ah, ha, ha. She's a naughty one, is she? Hey, Conchita.
I had nothing else.
Yeah. We're just gonna go into her cupboard without asking? Alright. That's cool.
Keep out of there.
She was nice about it. Could have been more angry.
That's where the explosives are stored.
Oh. I'm surprised she wasn't more freaked out about it. That's where they have the explosives. Oh. Oh my god. Nico is actually still there. Even though the game had her walk out of the scene because I accidentally clipped out, they still have her hitbox, I guess, is still there. Now we're gonna talk to a ghost.
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
That's because she's not even there.
There was nothing. It was Nico, wearing clothes I'd never seen before.
Yeah, you and me both. So random. You're secretly still there. Alright, so I guess we're gonna bother the fucking employees. We have no shame. You, what do you know?
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
Can't you see I'm busy?
I
If I
do.
don't finish this stock report, the boss will be mad as hell.
Alright, I'll take care of her.
Are you looking forward
You know
to
what
the
I'm
eclipse
saying.
of the sun?
Not especially. Are you?
I don't know. I've never seen one. All I know about eclipses is that you shouldn't try to view them with the naked eye.
Please, go away and let me get on with my work.
I actually did head profiles for all these characters.
Did you know there's an eclipse of the sun in a few weeks' time?
Yeah, Joe told me about it. He's having a party and we're all invited.
Hell yeah, who's
Me
Joe?
and the boys are dressing up as evil monks.
Yeah? Cool.
I don't like the sound of that. We're gonna dress as evil monks.
Ever hear of a guy called Karzak?
No, sir.
Hold on. Okay, sometimes when he walks, I guess because like the animation kind of fuzzes out when he walks sometimes. It looks like he has a beard on his face. And then when he stops, it just disappears. Yeah, it actually looked like there's an orange beard on his face sometimes when he walks. Not even like the fuzziness of the image or anything. It looked like there was an actual different color on his face. That's weird. I need to try to catch that.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
No.
That was quick.
Do you know anything about the eclipse?
Yes. And I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I heard it's going to be pretty spectacular.
Okay, 2 out of
It's in
3
a few
people love
weeks'
it.
time, isn't it?
9 days.
Thanks.
Wait, that's it? That was useless.
I had nothing. She wouldn't have been in.
How about him? Maybe he likes a different pair of underwear. Mr. Underwear Man here.
He wouldn't be interested.
You sure? Have you seen his ass? God, the game's giving me a lot of items. Let me guess, you wouldn't be interested. Just say it. Stop waiting for the animation to end. Oh my god, I have to wait for this guy's animation to end for him to fucking say.
He wouldn't be interested.
That's such a weird little thing they threw in. I mean, I guess it's to fucking make sure the game isn't broken or anything, but it's just weird you have to wait for the whole animation to fucking end. I wonder if there's anything different to say to her outside of the place.
There was nothing else I wanted.
Nope. Alright, so we can keep going into the village, or, well, we have to do this first for sure. Exhaust everything we can. Wait, hold on, don't go in. There's more stuff over here. I want to know what's happening. Alright. At least this is one room.
I have done just as I have been instructed, Professor.
Oh, and what is that?
With the mine closed down, there'll be no one around to observe your excavations. Ah, I have visitors.
Just remember what I told you, General. There's really no need to make a martyr out of that man.
And who is that?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Senor. Welcome to Quaramonte.
Thanks. My name's George Stobbart from California.
But what is this? An angel come down to earth.
Nicole Collard. Enchanté, mon général.
Her left hand did that
Pardon
weird
me,
shake.
Senorita, but I couldn't help myself.
Look, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
You've come to the right place, Senor. Tourist information. General Graciento, at your service.
Okay. You're just gonna sit down, eh? Would you like these panties? I love opening up with the
What do you
stupidest
think of
things.
these panties, General?
Oh boy, fabuloso.
They're yours if you'll tell me all you know about Karzak.
Karzak? I never heard of him. Do I get the panties now? I told you all I know.
Let's give him the
Told me
panties.
nothing.
Let's give him the panties. The man's desperate. What the hell? Didn't think he'd be that into the panties. How about some dog biscuits? You dog,
Would you like a biscuit?
Are you trying to bribe me?
Well, every man has his price.
Mine is more than a dog cookie, Senor Stobbart.
Oh, we know what to bribe him with then. When time comes, those underwears are coming back out.
I hear there was an accident at the mine a few months ago.
That's correct.
A lot of men killed, weren't there?
A few.
30?
Barely 1% of the working population.
He's evil.
Do you know anything about the forthcoming eclipse, General?
Such things do not interest me, Senor.
Are there any ruins around the city?
Of course, Senor. Quaramonte has everything.
I have a friend who wants to visit an historical site.
Ronaldo will only be too pleased to conduct a guided tour, when he's dealt with today's paperwork, of course.
Who? Exactly. Tell me more about yourself.
This is the tourist office? It says police on the sign outside.
It is both, Senor. I am a man of many parts.
I can see that, General.
And I'm a man of many pants.
Take a look at this label.
Si, Senor. Condor Transglobal.
Can you tell me where to find their offices?
No.
No, Senor.
Of course.
I never heard of them, and neither did Ronaldo.
The lady at the mining company told us a ship belonging to Condor was here recently.
Ronaldo.
Conchita
Oh,
Garcia
this
is
Ronaldo
crazy.
on the right?
If there had been a ship, do you think I wouldn't have noticed?
Okay, that's not suspicious at all. I mean, all of these are pretty story-centric except for this.
Is it true there's a restriction on music in Quaramonte?
Yes, there is. An emergency measure introduced by Nuestra Senora.
Folk music is a link with the past for some of these people. Take away their musical roots and what do they got left?
Easy listening.
You think easy listening could replace a musical heritage hundreds of years old?
Why not?
Is that what we're
Happened in
listening to
your
right now?
country.
Is this easy listening that just came out of nowhere? Like how they have such random musical cues in this game. Definitely some difference to the first one, other than Nicole.
We've had enough of Quaramonte and we want out.
Am I stopping you?
The guy at the docks tells me I need an exit visa.
Ask Ronaldo. He'll make the arrangements. That's what he's here for.
Or Ronaldo.
Who was the guy you were talking to when we arrived?
Professor Ubier.
Really?
A visitor, senor, like yourselves.
Did you say Ubier?
Si, senor. Professor Ubier, a French archaeologist.
What's Ubier doing in Quaramonte?
Researching our rich and glorious past, senor. The professor is planning an expedition to some Mayan ruins. He came to see me to get an excavation permit.
You gave me quite the information for that, surprisingly.
Are you sure you never heard of Condor?
Oh, yes.
The company is registered here in Quaramonte City.
You are mistaken, senorita.
The musicians out in the square say that a ship flying the Condor flag was birthed here.
They are simple peasants.
They will go along with anything you say in the hopes of parting you from your money.
Condor is run by Karzak, isn't it?
Wrong again, senor. Karzak has nothing to do with anything called Condor.
Oh, but there is a Karzak.
Whoever he is.
Oh,
Do you
nice,
keep
nice
a
little throw in
record of
there.
companies registered in Quaramonte?
Of course, senorita. Unfortunately, all the records were destroyed by a flash flood.
I bet this place hasn't had a flood in like 50 years.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
That's a native carving, isn't it? Where did you get it?
Uh-oh.
We picked it up in the market as a souvenir.
Smart.
I'll be back.
That was a good save by her. Let's just go straight to his chart and just like unravel it right in front of him. No problem. He won't bother us, right?
Senor,
Yes. Can I help you?
leave the chart alone.
No. Just make me.
Senor,
Yeah? What are you gonna do about it?
I forgot.
I haven't.
senor.
Alright.
Sorry,
Alright. Let's just look at this monitor while he's standing right
It
there.
was a computer monitor with some kind of
Outdated
outdated
game?
game displayed on it.
Space Invaders. Fucking Space Invaders.
I didn't have time to get sidetracked by playing computer games.
Oh, the irony.
The safe was undoubtedly locked. A safe was tucked under the desk.
Not a TV he
The
watches.
television was showing what appeared to be a low-budget soap. A tall man with long blonde hair was shouting at a woman who was naked apart from a towel.
That could be any soap opera, man. How am I supposed to pick up on that one? The man with the blonde hair, Fabio, by any chance?
I decided to leave the television switched on.
Alright. Hey, a spittoon? Can I... No, I can't acknowledge the spittoon. It's gonna make him leave. Alright, there's a fan, there's notes, there's a window. Oh, wait, there we go. Filing cabinet. Okay, so this is all exit over here. Alright.
A filing cabinet stood in the corner.
Probably
The
has some
filing
files.
cabinet was probably locked.
And probably locked. Alright, so we can go in the back, which is interesting. But we should talk to this guy first.
He had the eyes of a cocker spaniel set in a face like a deflated souffle. I couldn't help wondering what had driven him to work for a man like the General.
And what do you think of the
It
General?
was General Graciento, Quaramonte's reigning slime ball.
Good enough. Hey, Ronaldo. What's the matter for you?
I'm George Stobbart.
Hello, senor. How can I help you?
Would you like a biscuit?
Would you like a gourmet dog snack
Jeez.
biscuit?
I would
Is this
love
ever
one,
gonna work?
senor, but I would have a problem with my teeth.
Toothache?
No, senor. If the general catches me eating on duty, he'll knock them out.
Ah. General's an asshole. I see. Giant asshole.
I'm trying to get out of Quaramonte.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd be able to buy back half my family.
Never mind them. What about my visa?
I'll
We
never
don't take
mind them.
I didn't ask if you take a visa. I want you to give me a visa.
I can't help you, senor. I don't understand these things.
Jeez, but he's the only one who can give us an exit. That makes no sense. God damn it.
You know anything about this eclipse?
No, senor. El General keeps me in the dark about most things.
El General.
Are there any ancient pyramids near?
Si, senor. But it's not very impressive. It's in ruins.
That's perfect. Would you be willing to give a guided tour of the ruins?
I can't. The General would have a fit if I left all this paperwork.
Do you recognize this statue?
Tezcatlipoca. The night wind. Take it away, senor. That stone is cursed.
Yeah, well, if you
So
don't
long.
do what I want, I'm gonna put this thing in your pants.
Never mind.
Alright.
I wasn't going to try investigating the passage while the general was sat there.
So we gotta get rid of the General. Anything that can get rid of him?
Do you have a map of Quaramonte?
A map? I'm sorry, senor, but I don't.
What about the one on the wall?
That is an archaeological survey map, senor. Not suitable for tourists.
I'll be back.
There's a piece of paper here.
A couple of special offer letters were strewn across the desk.
We're just gonna grab them?
I had no need for junk mail,
Oh.
especially someone else's.
There's nothing
I'd
else
asked
we
him
can
all I'd wanted.
do. That sucks. Oh yeah, there's this map that we want to get. He's not gonna let us go back there yet. There's nothing else we can do. Can't really acknowledge many things on his desk. Alright. I guess there's nothing we can do
I
here.
didn't have time to get sidetracked.
I don't think I have any items that can do anything specific.
It was Ubier's bank statement. It would have no... I'll be back.
Guess we're just exploring some more.
Never mind.
Just get out of here. Unless Nico wants to say something. Hold on. Come back. And Nico leaves again. But despite her leaving, she's still somewhere around this room somewhere, I think. Oh no, she actually came back. Alright. Interesting. Last time she just disappeared.
It was Nico. That man we saw talking to the general was Ubier. Didn't you recognize him?
I never met him, remember? The guy I called in Paris claimed to be Oublié, but he sounded nothing like the man in the police station.
Interesting.
Maybe the professor really is innocent.
Nah. It's too much of a coincidence that he's here in Quaramonte.
Interesting. Go.
Why did you show him the stone?
I thought maybe he might know something about it.
Well, he does now, for sure. He knows we have it.
I wonder if that actually changes the course of the game. Seems like something you would have to do to get this dialogue, at least.
You came on a little strong with the general.
I was merely flattering his ego, Georges. Every man has his Achilles heel.
Maybe. But that guy's weakness isn't in his foot. Did you notice that chart on the police station wall?
Yes, it looked like a map to me, but I couldn't make out the details.
Whatever it was, the general didn't want us to see it.
That's it? We're not gonna elaborate or talk about what we should be doing? Maybe Pearl can help us. She tends to have a lot of pull.
Have you met the guy who calls himself the general?
She's have to go around
No,
and talk
I
to
haven't.
everyone about the general
Is he
now.
a real general?
I guess so. He wears a lot of medals on his chest. The wrong side of his chest. At least for any army I'd ever seen. Catch you later, Pearl.
Let's see. Is it fake? Fuck, I don't want to go talk to everybody just to see if there's an update on the fucking general, but I do want to talk to the Chiquita that works in here. See what she says about the lie.
Go away!
No, that was quick. That was interesting. Alright, their friends are in the prison and I can't go yet until I get the general out of there. I gotta get the general out. Would you like to play some music for me?
Tell me about the general. You know, the guy in charge around here.
We don't want to talk about him, senor.
How come? No one can hear you. Well, only that old goat.
In Quaramonte, we have a saying. Don't tell your old goat what you don't want your wife to know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I guess it works then. Is there something we're supposed to do with this goat? Since we're bringing up the goat so much? Nope, he
The
doesn't know what to do.
mournful look in that goat's eye.
Is that the general in that poster?
It looked to me like an early portrait of Orson Welles.
Oh, no
In
update?
Quaramonte, defacing...
No? Alright. I feel like there's something we need to do with this goat.
I wasn't convinced that was the
Right thing to do.
I don't...
Alright.
Not such a good idea.
Would have sworn the lipstick in the poster would have been perfect combo. Deface it. Maybe put some lipstick on the goat. Get ready for a good night. No? We're not gonna enjoy some private time? Alright, let's try to see if Milady has any information on the general, since he called her a liar. Oh, Nicole's not coming this time.
Do you know Professor Ubier?
Yes. I understand he is about to embark on an archaeological expedition. He hired some equipment from me earlier today.
I overheard him talking to the general. I think they're working together.
What? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have hired out the equipment. Now, why would the general be interested in an archaeologist?
Well, that's what I like to know. How about you give me more information? God damn it. Let me in the cupboard.
Hey!
Alright, fine. I tried.
Stay out of that.
Alright, so is there anything else I can touch? I like touching things. There's nothing to touch around here. So we gotta get the general out, and we gotta get her out. They all got cabinets that I want to go through.
She wouldn't.
Or she wouldn't be interested. Maybe some lipstick.
She wouldn't have been.
You sure? Looks like she has some red ruby lipstick on right now.
She wouldn't
Alright,
have
I
been.
guess just gotta keep exploring. There is a whole other area. If anything, I'll probably have to talk to the rest of the people as well, since we got something else to talk about. That woman, for all I know, could have information. Alright. I don't know if I should go back in and talk to the general. I think it's just gonna be useless information from him. Oh! A cell window. Oh, there's UBA right there. He hasn't even fucking left.
The
Alright.
cell was vacant.
There's still tons to do.
It was one of the windows of. It was one of the cell. There was a forlorn-looking guy asleep on the floor of the jail. It was Miguel, the pipe player. Hey, Miguel! He didn't hear me. It was one of the.
Yell louder.
There was a forlorn-looking. It was Miguel.
We don't have any noisemakers here. Throw the dart at him. Alright. So, Dwayne. Oh, so that is Dwayne. Interesting. Why is he in a truck?
It was that suspect archaeologist. It was Pearl's husband, Dwayne.
Alright. Oh, there's more fucking over here. Jeez.
Professor Ubier?
Yes? Who are you?
My name is Stobbart. George Stobbart.
I thought that face was familiar. Remember me, George?
I wonder if I could have talked to him
Dwayne
first before
Henderson.
seeing
Hi,
UBA.
Dwayne. Just a moment. I have a few questions to ask the professor here.
Interesting. Fuck. I wish I had a save, so I can go back and see if I can talk to him before.
Tell me about your wife, Professor.
Please, I don't want to talk about her.
Oh, wait. Gonna bring up the gun part?
You shot her, didn't you?
No! I loved Carol. She meant the world to me.
I don't even know the guy and I'm fucking accusing him of shit. That's so random.
What are you doing in Quaramonte?
I wonder what the other
Professor?
response would have been then if I
Seeking
talked
Mayan
about his wife
artifacts.
instead.
Central American history has been my life's work.
He's a kind guy. For getting accused of killing his wife. It's nice of him to just respond kindly to me. I would have been get the fuck out of my face. I don't know you.
Would you like a biscuit?
No, thank you.
You should, they're good.
Jeez.
I
Stop-
can't
stop
get
eating
enough of
it.
these things.
Stop eating it.
Take a look at this, Professor.
It's his note. What the
What
hell?
have you got to say about that?
Where did you get this?
Never mind that. How do you explain these withdrawals?
I left my financial affairs in the hands of my secretary.
Including the withdrawal of funds in cash from your personal account?
I trust Gwyneth implicitly.
And why Marseille? Why the very place my girlfriend was taken?
That's obvious, Stobbart. We are both the victims of the same devious plot.
What plot?
I have no idea.
Interesting. I can't tell if, like, he was talking on information I hadn't given him yet. Because he says I don't know at the end of it, so... it kind of implies, like, he has no idea what I'm talking about. But for an instance, it seemed like he understood what I was talking about before even divulging more information than that. All I did was show him banknotes. He was like, maybe we're both part of this conspiracy. It's like, I didn't even bring that up yet. None of it got brought up. I wonder if the game wants me to, like, start from left and go right for a proper, like, line of dialogue. Because I like jumping around, or at least I like doing the least important things first.
Do you know anything about this eclipse, Professor?
Of course. It's not the reason I'm here in Quaramonte, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all the same.
Alright.
What's your interest in the eclipse, Professor?
Oh, it's purely a layman's curiosity. History is my subject, not astronomy. But I've been fascinated by the movements of the heavenly bodies since I was a child. I wouldn't miss a total eclipse for the world.
A total eclipse of the heart.
Does the eclipse have some special
keeps coming to my
significance
head.
for you?
For me? No. For the ancient Mayans, it marked the end of the Fifth Age.
Perhaps we should be celebrating.
Ah, no. The end of each age heralds destruction on a global scale. The fifth is the final age, ending in the total destruction of the Earth.
Don't worry. Spoilers. We're fine.
Do you see this label?
Yes. It refers to a company named Condor. What of it?
I traced that company here to Quaramonte. Do you know where I can find the offices of Condor Transglobal?
The company no longer exists. They went bankrupt recently.
Curious.
I have proof that you are directly involved with Condor.
I used them as shippers to transport artifacts to a gallery in Paris. Beyond that, I have no connection with the company, which, as I said, no longer exists.
What do you know about my girlfriend's abduction?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She was invited to your mansion in Paris.
Not by me, she wasn't. I haven't been home for nearly 7 months.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Yes, I know him. In fact, if it wasn't for Kazakh, I wouldn't be here.
What?
He's financing my expedition.
Have you ever employed a Central American butler or servant?
I've never employed any kind of servant, monsieur.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
Where did you get that?
That's my business.
How much do you want for it?
Jeez.
It's not for sale.
So we're not going to talk about the stone at all. I'm just showing him the stone. Like, I wonder if that's going to give me a... There's no bad endings or multiple endings, but like, it'd be interesting if every time I showed the stone, it'd like be a mark down. And the more I showed the stone to people, the worse things are going to get later on in the game. That'd be an interesting little thing.
Can you identify this statue, Professor?
Oh, yes. Tezcatlipoca, the Lord of Darkness.
A Central American god, right?
A supreme deity. Tezcatlipoca means, literally, smoking mirror. There. You see the mirror shield?
The
in
name
his
of the
left
game.
hand? The Mayans believed he could look into the mirror and see into the hearts of men. He was the wind which came howling in the night in search of victims, and victims they gave him by the thousand.
Human sacrifices?
Men, women, children, animals, anything that bled. The steps of his temple ran red with the blood of sacrifices.
Even
The
mosquitoes?
Mayans have a legend that says he'll return one day. I hope I'm not around to see it.
Interesting. So we finally got a title drop. The Smoking Mirror. Cool.
I had nothing else to add.
Okay, let's talk to Dwayne now, because he's awesome. Wait, am I going to drive Dwayne's truck? And there's a man on the ground, and alright. Dwayne, old buddy pal. I wait for an animation to end. Alright, there we go. I'm not sure what animation I had to wait to end, but okay. Would you like some panties?
What do you think of these panties, Dwayne?
Lord, hot stuff, George. You buy those for your girl?
No. A guy we knew in Paris bought them for her.
Oh, you're a threesome then.
Nah, just voyeurism.
Why are you looking at me like that, George?
Forget it.
Maybe he would
Would you
like
like
it.
a biscuit, Dwayne?
Oh no, those gourmet dog snacks bring me out in a rash.
You've tried them?
They were on special offer. Pearl bought a whole crate. When I asked her if she was thinking of keeping a dog too, she just laughed.
That's kind of weird. Alright.
Did you drive all the way down here?
Hell no. Pearl did the driving while I followed the maps. The way she handled the wheel, you'd think she'd been trucking half her life.
I mean, she is married to you, buddy. Maybe she's got experience from handling you in the sack. She knows how to handle a big rig
Would you
after
like
that.
to borrow my lucky piece of coal, Dwayne?
What's so lucky about it?
Well, we made it to Quaramonte in one piece.
When you've been here a few days, you won't look on that as luck.
Oh, yeah.
What's in the truck, Dwayne?
Oh, just camping equipment. Sleeping bags and tents. Me and Pearl always hankered after a taste of the great outdoors.
Aren't you worried about camping out in a tropical jungle?
We had a trial run in West Virginia. This'll be a breeze in comparison.
Did you know that traditional music is illegal in Quaramonte?
Is that so? Seems reasonable to me.
How's that
No,
reasonable?
really. The leader of the band in the square has been imprisoned just because of the music he played.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that fella, Miguel, he's an agitator.
This guy's full of propaganda.
What's the real reason the musician was imprisoned?
Handed out subversive literature
Ooh.
at the mines. That so-called general was waiting for Miguel when he got back into town. Marched
Interesting.
him off to jail at gunpoint on a charge of inciting a riot.
Once again, the artist who did the remaster profile in the top right, I'm taking a guess like they really wanted him to look like the first game, right? They wanted that consistency of him looking in the first game, but they did it for the remasters. They didn't do it in the original game. So if you look at Dwayne in-game, you can see he's balding. His hairline has receded quite back. But then you look at the profile and it's like, no, he's got a good head of hair and his fucking widow's peak is perfectly there. Right there. But down in the game, the widow peak is long gone. Weird. It's like they got a completely different artist or director for the second game. It's hard to believe that just same people working on the second game is like they completely forewent all the fucking details of the characters from the first game. I really got to see the first two in comparison to see like maybe there are similarities in the in-game character sprites. And it's just the profile photos that they changed to try to be consistent throughout all the games. It's just weird, because like I look him down there, it's like, he's balding more than that. And he looks way bigger down here too. Doesn't look as thick over here. They needed to put maybe way more fat on his face to match up the one down there.
Do you know anything about a shipping company called Condor Transglobal?
I never heard of it, son.
Well, call me Sun Pops.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Sounds like a comic book villain to me, son.
He's the man behind Condor.
I'm not sure
and the
Sun
rat who
Pops.
kidnapped Nico.
You know, the first time I met you, I was deeply impressed with your naive simplicity. I said to Pearl, if we ever had kids, I would have wanted a boy like George. But I underestimated you, son.
Alright, thanks, I guess.
Do you think the general was involved with Condor?
Hell no. And if he's a general, I'm a Buddhist. No, that fella's just a mouthpiece for the real power in Quaramonte.
He's definitely not dumb, Dwayne, that's for sure.
So the general is nothing
He's
but
quite
a
aware.
puppet?
He's like Pinocchio before he met the Blue Rinse Fairy. Strictly strings and wood.
Who's pulling the strings?
His mother. Better known as
Oh.
La Presidenta.
The dictator. Interesting.
I spoke to Pearl earlier.
Yeah? Did she mention that we had a kind of falling out?
Yes, she did.
She'll get over it.
She'll get over it.
Are you still working for... you know who?
Who's that, George? You know I'm retired.
Oh, nothing. Forget it. I confused you with somebody else.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Oh, I wanted more dialogue. I wanted to note that his profile photo, the artist accidentally colored in the frame for like one of the frames. I don't know if you can still get more dialogue.
I had nothing else.
Ah. Yeah, because every once in a while, like, his glasses would flash, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Because the part where the frame is, like, outside of his head in perspective, and it's just showing the space beside his head, sometimes the artist would fill in the blue tint of the glasses that's supposed to be his skin tinted blue. So, kind of like an old 90s cartoon. If you ever pay attention to the 90s cartoons, I think X-Men was the biggest culprit of it. People's outfits would just randomly change colors in scenes. Like, colors would just flash in little spots randomly. Definitely reminds me of a 90s cartoon. I always wondered about that. What happened that the artist somehow mispainted something or just completely colored the character wrong and they kept it in the fucking cartoon. Alright, we're stealing this fucking car.
Stealing trucks wasn't my style.
I mean, at least he was aware of what I was thinking.
It was Dwayne's truck. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe the Hendersons needed a truck that big to
Yeah, I
carry
was gonna
camping
steal it.
equipment.
He didn't say take the truck. No, he knew exactly what I was doing. He went straight for stealing. Oh, this guy's got no legs.
Hi, I'm George Stobbart.
Let me guess, he does have legs. He's just panhandling. Would you like some underwear?
What do you think of these panties?
Awesome. You wear them?
No, someone sent them to my girlfriend.
Thoughtful.
What a weird thing to say. Hey, I got these panties that someone sent to my girlfriend. What do you think of them? What do you say to that?
Do you recognize the design on this label?
Why, sure. That's the Condor Transglobal Shipping Company logo.
Do they have an office in Quaramonte?
No, but they ship out from here.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
Did you see the ship with the Condor flag?
No.
But the dock is just the other side of the square.
Might as well be the other side of the moon. I can't walk. Lost my legs
shit, that's
in
the dude.
explosion at the mine.
Hey, I'm sorry.
That's the guy they were talking about. Raoul or something.
Have you heard about the eclipse of the sun?
Sure, I'm having a party to celebrate it.
Oh, wait.
Drop by.
Isn't that Joe?
Sure. Plenty of food, plenty of wine, and everyone's invited, except the general.
Could have sworn someone said Joe was having a party. But I'm pretty sure they said their cousin started with R, the letter of his name. What are these people?
Why don't you want the general at your party?
Because if he comes, he'll bring those damned music albums from the 70s.
Alright. I mean, this guy's got a bit of stroke of bad luck already, but let's give him some more.
Do you know what this statue represents?
Should do. I used to carve things
never
like
mind.
that to sell
He's
to
into it.
tourists. But it scared people around here, so I stopped.
Maybe that's the reason you lost your legs. You kept carving bad luck over and over. I'm not supposed to be showing
Can you
people
tell me
this.
anything about this stone?
That's obsidian. It's a volcanic rock which has cooled so fast that...
Yeah. Look, I'm not interested in geology.
You're not. I suppose you want to know about the carved picture on it.
No
That's right.
shit.
And the guy you should talk to is the professor. He's over there, talking to the bozo in the truck.
Alright.
What can you tell me about the mining company?
They
They
suck.
treated me pretty fair. I received compensation for the accident.
That's it. That's all we're gonna talk about. Do I talk to Ubier some more? I mean, my guy didn't really go into that artifact because he didn't want to share for some weird reason.
I had nothing else to ask.
Okay. Man, I'm telling you, one of these frames when he's walking, there is a fucking beard on him. There is a goddamn beard. It's at this, not that perspective, not that perspective, it's that one, this angle. Every once in a while he's walking at this angle, a beard appears on his face. I'm pretty sure of it. There it is. It's hard to get a good angle to walk down towards. I'm telling you, without a doubt, someone fucking accidentally painted a beard for one frame on his face. I gotta look this up. I don't know if this game's that popular to have discussions about it, but I swear that's a thing. That he has one frame of beard on him. Oh, we're just gonna appear on the other side? What the hell? That's useless. Alright, so whatever you gotta do, it's in this place. We have some objectives. We gotta free Miguel. We gotta, there's bombs in that cabinet. There's safe in there. We gotta get some kind of visa somehow. There's a cabinet we can go through. There's quite a lot that I need to do, but I have no idea what I can do yet. Like what's available, what opened up. We didn't pick up any items that I'm aware of. I wonder if I missed any items at all. I took off the item hint, so I have no idea if I've been hovering around close to things that I could pick up. Weird. Alright, let's see if the locals have any new information after all that talking.
I wasn't gonna get any.
Nope. How about this guy? He usually has a lot to say. Kakalosh. I only sell kakalosh.
You change your mind. You want to buy cabbages after all. How many you want? 2? 3?
None.
Don't come crying to me if you die of scurvy.
He wasn't going to be any help.
I love that I can see this guy's nipples from here. I don't know if it's clear on a smaller screen, but because I'm on the 4K monitor, but it's like what, 28 inches, I think? It's not a huge 4K monitor, but it does stretch the pixels, and I can see two little nipple dots. Well, one nipple dot, and the other nipple has two dots because of perspective. It's just interesting that the artist was like, yeah, this fat guy needs some nipples. We are going to talk to the man. I don't think any of them are going to give us any extra information.
That guy just didn't look...
Yeah. There's nothing here to go to. No. The boat there, there's this. Can't hop over the fence. But we can definitely look inside the hut for some reason. Something's got to pop up eventually. I always have the hint guide if I need it, though. Why am I going to scare her away?
Do you recognize...
Por Dios! Put it away! You will bring bad luck to Quaramonte.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I think the moment you let gringos into this place, bad luck is already here. A little too late. I feel like I want to go to jail for defeating that poster, but the game won't let me. It's almost easier to try to get out than to try to get in.
Inside the hut was a chair and a small table.
Yeah, and?
Inside the... It was an uninteresting little wooden hut with an armed goon outside.
Okay. Can I put this in here? No? Can I do something that might burn the place at all? No. Let's talk to this jackass.
There was nothing else.
Alright, perfect. That's grand. Let's talk to Nico. Let's see if she gives us any new information.
There was nothing else I wanted to...
That's beautiful. Let's talk to them now that we know the truth about this cousin. Let's see if they give us an update on their cousin.
I had nothing else.
God damn it. Maybe Pearl has something new to say after talking to her husband.
I hear you drove all the way to Quaramonte in a truck.
That's right. You would not believe the state of some of those roads. Makes me downright sad to think there's still some places you can't reach in an automobile. In this day and age, you'd think there'd be decent highways just about anywhere folk choose to go.
Catch you later, Pearl.
She would not like playing Death Stranding. This is depressing. Yeah, we got no items, eh? I would assume I would need some items to do anything at all. Would you go up the fucking stairs? I don't know why this right here wasn't a symbol to go in. I'm guessing this is the front door, right there. Alright, let's talk to people again. Kinda sucks we're not getting nothing.
There was nothing else I wanted.
Okay.
I had nothing else.
Okay, wow, really? Nothing to anyone. That's rough.
There was nothing else.
I'm done talking to everyone about everything. It's all about action at this point.
There was nothing else.
That's really interesting. Alright, I found Nico, tussed up but safe. She'd been investigating a narcotic smuggling ring, posing as a courier, but instead of drugs, she came across the Coyote Stone. We don't know why the stone is so significant, but it sure is great to have Nico back. After a spot of zipwire daring do, we escaped the clutches of Pablo, the Central American brute. I hope Typical, his little buddy with the blowpipe, is gonna be alright. We returned to Paris, where Nico made Labonneau give him the Coyote Stone. Turns out that Typical, Tiripoco, kept saying Quaramonte. He was trying to give me a clue, because Quaramonte is where Ubier ships his artifacts from. So, if it's off to Central America with my girl, or should that read ex-girl? I don't know, what is this relationship we're having? I'm confused. Alright, what does the game want me to do? I need to see the chart and get to the prison cells. How do I get rid of the general? This is what we need to do, eh? Let's get rid of the general. Right, can I talk to her one more time? Maybe she can talk to the general, but... What happened?
I had nothing.
Nope, nothing. Weird. We talked to a bunch of people. Maybe the general will talk about the people that we just talked to. Now that we have more info. It's the only thing I can think of. I really hope he doesn't say, like, I have nothing left to talk to the fucking general about. That smiling jackass. It'd be nice if I can get Nico to distract him while I look at it. Nico?
There was nothing else I wanted.
Are you sure? That would be the perfect distraction. I look at the chart while she flirts with him. Makes sense to me.
I'd asked him all I'd want.
Damn it. I've asked him all I wanted to for now, really? How about you, Ronaldo?
I'd like to visit your prisoner.
Condemned prisoners aren't allowed visitors.
Condemned?
To death.
Ooh.
He is to be executed. Knowing my luck, I will probably have to shoot him myself.
Amnesty International's gonna hear about this.
Alright, well that sucks for him.
I thought Miguel was arrested for playing the wrong kind of music.
Si, senor, he was.
And that carries the death penalty?
No, no, no. You think we're crazy? While being questioned, he confessed to being an anti-government agent.
So long.
So long. He's like, oh, really? I'm out of here. Pretty sure it was just the end of the dialogue, but well timed. Man.
I didn't have time.
Hey, Nico. Write down what I show you. No?
Sorry,
I decided to leave a couple of special offer letters. He would have no...
I'll be back.
I'll be back. I don't know why, but I'll be back.
Never mind.
I'm just trying to see if there's like any pixel that I completely missed that is interactable. Really, Nico's not gonna help me with this?
There was nothing else I...
I'm trying to... Now that he's like closer to the camera, I want to see if I can see that beard again. Damn it, gotta get him at an angle. He can't be walking straight down. Go this way. Go this way. This way. Now this way. This way. There it is. Yeah, it's a fucking beard. Someone fucking accidentally drew a fucking beard on his face in the frames. Alright, well he did want the underwear before. That's gotta be the way.
He would have no interest.
What do you
I'll
mean?
be back.
He loved it. What are you talking about?
I'd asked him all I'd wanted. He would have no...
I'll be back.
Is this a time to combine things?
I don't... I wasn't convinced.
Wrong.
That would... He would have no...
I'll be back.
It was a computer monitor with some... I didn't have time to get sidetracked. The safe was undoubted. I had no need for junk mail.
Can't interact with his glasses.
There was nothing else.
Really? Nothing else?
I wasn't going to try investigating.
It's weird that you can't talk to them again, because normally talking to them is what
I had nothing else I wanted
you'll
to
find
ask
through
him.
the dialogue what you might want to do. Without being able to talk to them again, it makes me seem like... I feel like I'm missing clues that I probably would have gotten from the first time we talked to them. It's really weird that we can't like go over specific things. I think that's something they took away from the part one. Being able to like go over what you just said just to remind yourself. I get everything's supposed to be in here, but there's nothing left. No other information.
I'd asked him all.
I don't know, maybe Dwayne can distract him? I mean, it's hard to say. I already talked to Dwayne, nothing new happened. Someone else has got to call him out. Someone else has to pull him out from there. No, it's got to be me. This window? No. Skull, papers, Pearl. Said everything I needed to her.
I had no more.
Yep. This is getting rough. Maybe he's awake now?
There was a forlorn-looking guy. It was Miguel. It was one of.
No, I'm not gonna do anything. Can we give Miguel something? No. Some pennies? No. Tequila worm? Statue? Food? No idea. Oh, Obi's gone. Interesting. Where'd he go?
Have you really?
Of course I have, son. Matter of fact, it was old Dwayne's investigation scared him off.
Scared who off?
Did you find any evidence of Condor's drug smuggling operations?
Drugs? Hell no! Condor was a cover for the illegal export of Mayan artifacts.
So who was behind Condor Transglobal?
It was registered in the name of Edan.
At least we
Did
got a
you
new
get the
name.
guy?
I don't think he ever
Oh.
existed. Edan backwards spells Nady, Spanish for nobody.
Jeez.
Maybe I'm wrong, but you seemed kind of evasive when I asked you about what you had in that truck before.
Damn right I was being evasive. I couldn't talk in front of a foreign national, see? George, I'm on a top secret classified
sure.
mission for Uncle Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb.
Excuse me.
400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator. They'll hear the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
Maybe I can use that bomb to blow up the prison.
Is Miguel the reason you're here?
Pretty smart, George.
We're gonna free
I was
him?
supposed to make contact with him.
Ooh.
By the time I found him, though, he was in jail. I've been trying to figure
There
out
we
a way
go.
to get him out since then.
Sounds good to me. Count me in.
Good man, George. All I need is a detonator.
Which is probably in the cabinets, for sure. Behind that woman.
How come you brought a truckload of explosives but no detonator?
Call me old-fashioned, but I say packing trunks is woman's work.
Jeez.
I left the packing to Pearl, and I can't find a darn thing. Just hope she remembered to bring my denture polish. I'd sure hate to arrive back in the States with tar on my teeth.
Sure. So we can't look into his truck though? Goddamn.
Stealing truck. I had nothing.
I'm gonna talk to the guy just because he's here, but pretty sure I have to talk to Pearl and then maybe the girl in the office, because there's gonna be a detonator. It's gonna be in a cabinet
I
full
had
of
nothing more to
explosives.
say.
No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Oh, he's gonna go that way. Alright, go that way. I just wish it was like part 1 was like you double click on it, boom, he instantly pops up on the other side. I wonder if did they like remaster part 1 after part 2 or something? Alright, let's talk to these guys, let them know that their friend is gonna die. It's a courteous thing to do. Shut your mouth.
I had nothing else to talk.
Jeez. I love that. Waiting all that time just to tell me that, yeah, I'm not gonna talk to him. Hey, Pearl, I heard you got explosives.
Do you know where I could buy a detonator?
Did Dwayne put you up to this by any chance?
Hey, come on, I was
No.
kidding. Did you think I was serious?
I know what you boys are like when you get together and make plans. Dwayne says he could solve all the world's problems if he had enough missiles.
And every American president.
Did you
Except a
know that
few.
the truck was full of explosives?
Whatever gave you that idea, as if I couldn't guess?
Your husband. He was exaggerating, wasn't he?
Oh,
Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna cope with Dwayne's
not full
over-fertile
of
imagination.
explosives.
Catch you later, Pearl.
So do I go back and talk to Dwayne now? Or do I just steal the small petty explosives that he put in the back? No, 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 we're not stealing nothing. Alright, Dwayne, why'd you lie? Or why'd you exaggerate, rather?
I had nothing else.
Really? You have nothing else to ask him? The man clearly lied. The president put a shadow under the truck. It's most likely gonna animate its way out of there, but I mean, they could have put a shadow under there. Apparently, no one has shadows. That's kind of weird. No, just off-putting. I don't know. I don't think they really do have shadows in point-and-click games. I don't know if that's ever a common thing in them. Now, this one definitely has a whole lack of shadows. The only shadow I can find is like under this building right here. Nothing's really casting anything. I mean, these little poles are casting shadows up against the building here. Weird. Now, there's tons of shadows around here, that's for sure. I need a detonator.
Do you have any kind of detonating device in stock?
Sure.
I'll pay for it.
They're kept in that cupboard.
I don't suppose you have one spare?
I can't simply give you a device like that, no without a damn good reason.
I'm gonna free someone out of a prison, obviously.
The general has a chart in his office, which he was discussing with Ubier.
Perhaps that chart will tell us where they're headed.
Maybe, but I can't get anywhere near it while the general and his sidekick are there.
Okay. Is she gonna help me? Why did I tell her?
Else.
Why did I tell her that? That was so useless.
Hey!
Alright, alright. Maybe Underwear Boy here will help me.
Stay out of that.
Nope. Talk to him. Hey, good sir.
I guess a mining company must use explosives, right?
Not in the accounts and ledger section, to my knowledge.
That's it? No one's gonna help me with anything. I don't have any extra new items to play with. How about I bribe him with some underwear?
He wouldn't be in.
You sure? Have you not seen this thong that he walks around in? Only one person really wanted the panties.
She wouldn't have.
Alright, fuck. Absolutely nothing happened from there. Is this whole puzzle just talking to people until the game story pushes forward? Kinda weird.
In Quaramonte, defacing.
We're not gonna free that goat. I have nothing to say to this guy.
Go away!
Yep, that's about right. That worked out amazingly. I doubt Pearl has any more to say on the subject.
I had no more.
Yeah.
Hey, Nico!
No? He called out Nico for a reason. Maybe now she'll distract him. It's kind of random that he called her. Or was she just so far away that he had to? What's gonna happen now? Oh, she's going right to work? No.
There was nothing else.
Really? Nothing else? You sure? Son of a bitch. Then why did you call her?
I'd asked him all I'd.
Why the hell did you yell out to her?
Going to
Son of a bitch.
I had nothing else I want.
Senor.
Sorry, I.
Still the same thing, right? I need to get to the chart and get to the prison cells. How do I get rid of the general? So we can't talk to him. Can't talk to him. Can't get the detonator.
I had nothing else.
Detonator's in the office, without a doubt. There's no distraction I can think of. Maybe somehow turning off the fans, but I didn't see no power box to do that. The only thought I have is like turning off the fan. Those 3D rendered rotating fans. I feel the goat is gonna be the solution to our puzzle.
There was nothing else. That guy wasn't interested.
Anything except cabbages. Alright. Nothing to say to them?
I had nothing else.
Yeah. Let's talk to Dwayne one more time. Maybe I can update him about the detonator, and he'll have some other idea for me. I'm thinking, I guess that guy is still sleeping. Maybe there's something I can do in the first cell. I don't have any noisemakers of any sort, though.
I had nothing else.
Nothing else to ask him. Really? Really? It'd be nice if he just told me that from a distance instead of walking all the way just to say that he's not going to say anything.
I had nothing.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Honestly, told me I have nothing to say. Really can't sneak into the back and steal whatever it is that he has hiding here? No?
It was one of the cell was...
The cell was vacant. Okay. Trying anything I can. Dog biscuits, no?
There was a forlorn-looking guy. It was Miguel. It was one of the...
It'd be nice if we can talk to Nico and she gives suggestions. That would have been a nice little hint system.
In Quaramonte, it was a portrait of La Presidenta.
Ah, that's
it was
what
a
that
portrait.
is. The mother of the dude. No. I really want to deface it, though. Let me deface it. Everything. Just try everything.
No. I don't. That... Wrong... That would... Nope.
You can toss it like a slingshot in the underwear.
Not so... That... I'd better... I don't... That was...
I'm desperate here.
That was... That was... Wrong... Wrong... Nope. No. I had... No. No. That...
Put lipstick on the little
I
worm.
wasn't convinced that would...
You sure?
I don't... Nope. It was my lucky piece of coal. It was the metal cone I'd taken from the chimney of the watchman's hut. It was the box of gourmet dog. Sure, as if I'd let a stupid dog loose in the kitchen. There was a cute picture of a boxer dog wearing oven mittens.
Okay.
It was the black obsidian stone which had been sent to Nico. One side bore a grotesque image of a dog's head. The other was blank.
Coyote.
It was the poisoned dart which had... It was the flint statue of Tezcatlipoca. It was that itsy-bitsy tequila worm. I really must remember to take it out of my pants before I send them to the laundry.
That's weird.
It was the label I'd found. It was Nico's lipstick.
Yeah, why do I still have her lipstick? Why
It
didn't we
was
give
the
it back?
newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. It was Ubier's bank statement. It was a pair of red, lace-trimmed panties decorated with a large black satin heart.
Alright. Goat and panties? Goats like to eat panties, right? No? Alright. I'm gonna go for one little hint. It's near the end of my stream and I just wanna... Alright. Hint one. Perhaps you can create some kind of distraction. That is literally what I'm trying to do. That is what I'm trying to do. Is cause a distraction. It's gotta be with that goat. It's gotta be with these band guys. It's gotta be with that poster. But apparently I don't have the things to do anything with. I get it. You don't have anything left to say to them. Jeez, we have to wait
I
this
had
long.
nothing else to talk about.
I wonder what would happen if you spoke to Nico outside the station where the general wouldn't hear you talking. Hey, Doyler. Thank you for coming on in. If I want help, I will ask for it. Appreciate it, though.
Hey, Nico!
It is interesting that he calls for her, though, when I go to the station. Outside the station. She's just gonna stand there. She's gonna block the fucking path for me. Alright.
Could you distract the general while I took
Really?
that chart?
You're kidding.
I mean, I appreciate you helping me. I'd rather do this on my own.
Yeah.
But I'd say
You'd make
that's a
great
stupid ass
snake charmer.
puzzle.
Come on. 5 minutes is all I need.
Well,
The game at least taught me that depending on where you were when you talked to Nico, it made a difference. It's really weird. Like, I could have talked to her anywhere on this land, but I had to be at the doorway to talk to her. But, I mean, that's why I have this hint system. If I really need it, I'll go through all the hints eventually. But I'd rather try to do it without as much as I can. It's a weird one, though. Like, how the hell are you supposed to know you gotta talk to her right outside? Because I could talk to her anywhere outside and it doesn't mention anything. Doesn't bring it to my attention. It's a weird, really obscure one.
There was nothing else I wanted.
I mean, nothing else. God damn it. You're just gonna do it automatically then?
Senor.
I wonder how many times in the game
I forgot.
do they do that, where you have to be in a very specific spot to talk to her?
My girlfriend has a favor she wants to ask you, General.
For you, my dear. Anything.
I've changed my mind.
Oh, no, you haven't. She's embarrassed about asking you for an interview, General.
An interview with me? Fabuloso!
Well, I want to write a story about you.
You hear that, Ronaldo? An exclusive glossy spread about your beloved general.
Si, Signor General.
Look after things here. I'm going back to my apartment and I don't want to be disturbed.
I'll get you for this, George Stobbart.
Don't worry. If you're gone for more than a couple of hours, I'll come and get you.
A couple of hours?
No, 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 Signor. The General said nobody must see that chart.
He won't know unless you tell him.
You don't know him, Signor. He will worm it out of me as easily as he de-waxes his ear.
Okay. I'd have to get rid of him.
Alright.
Never mind.
What do you mean, never mind? That would be the way to get rid of him. He's afraid of the statue.
Would you take my friend to the ruins now the General's gone?
I'd be honored, Signor.
Thanks. I'll go get her.
Wait, the General's not really that gone.
I had no need for junk mail.
Okay.
The safe was undoubted.
Okay.
A safe?
Nothing in the seat, eh?
I'd still have to figure out how to get rid of Ronaldo before I went down there. Never mind.
Earl. Want to help a guy out?
I've made the arrangements for your visit to the temple, Pearl.
Oh, that's just great, George. Why don't you come too, honey?
I'd love to, but
I'm
right
busy.
now I have to save the world.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious what the natural hint would have been to have known you're supposed to talk to Nico
Listen,
there.
sweetie.
The game
I'm
must
looking
tell
for
the
an
player
official
somehow.
guide to take me to the old pyramid.
For a lovely lady, I would go to the ends of the earth. For you, I will go as far as the pyramid and back. But what about your husband?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Let's go, Beanpole.
As Pearl and Ronaldo set out for the ruined pyramid, I prepared to search the police station.
Now will you take the
I
papers?
had no need for...
Why are they there for me to
A couple of
acknowledge?
special offer letters were strewn.
I had no need for
God damn you. Is there anything in his desk I can steal? Well, let's go through his cabinets, I guess.
The filing cabinet was probably locked.
What do you mean probably locked? Why don't you go check it out, you son of a bitch?
I decided...
Alright, let's just do the thing we're here to do. Can't fuck around at the office while people are gone. Hey.
It looked like a geological survey map showing the land to the southeast of Quaramonte City.
Take a photo.
About 60
Or draw
miles
it.
inland and upstream was an area marked Teoculcan.
Teoculcan. That's where we're going. Now let's talk to Miguel. Hey, more dialogue. Anything here for us? There's that window. There's a noose. Oh god, no. And he's gonna go one way or another. And there's a light as well. Interesting, interesting. What's with the light?
Someone had thoughtfully provided little shades for the light bulbs. The
Oh,
rest
there's a
of the
rat.
prison area looked like an English public toilet.
That was cute.
It was a length of rope, knotted in a hangman's noose.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't reach the noose. It was Miguel, the musician.
Alright, let's do the talking.
I'm George Stobbart. You're Miguel the musician, aren't you?
Ex-musician,
Holy
senor.
shit, that
My
voice.
career is finished.
Nah, going to jail could be the boost your career
That
needed.
was deep.
Senor, I would rather die than live with this shame.
Now, hi.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzak?
Yes. The old man spoke of him.
The foreigner? Professor Ubier?
That's right. This man Karzak is Ubier's boss.
Why is that noose hanging from the bars?
What do you
Ronaldo
think?
strung it up for me to hang myself.
Oh, even better. That
Don't cry
asshole.
for me, Senor Stobbart. When I am dead, the goddess will take my soul to rest in paradise.
Well, people take your body and piss on it. That's grand. That's it? He's just given up
There was
completely?
nothing I wanted to talk about right then.
Alright. Wow, you just gave up on this poor bastard. We don't want to talk to him, eh? Alright. Nothing, huh? Can't give us any information that we might want?
He wouldn't be interested.
Alright.
I couldn't reach.
The news.
I couldn't.
Alright. We're out. That was short-lived. So, we need a key for the safe and we need a key for the cabinet. Or they're just things we're never
Filing
gonna
cabinet.
fuck with.
A filing cabinet. The safe was on. A safe with.
No keys, no cupboards, nothing. He does not want to rummage through anything. This one chance where no one's around and the man does not want to rummage through. This is not a point and click. Click the fuck out of that desk, my man. Yours for the taking. Gotta be some valuables in the cupboards. The drawers. Alright. Wonder where he took Nico.
I had nothing else to...
Of course he didn't. So 2 ladies are gone. Yeah, and he's still here.
I had nothing else.
Really? Son of a bitch. No one wants to talk.
There was a forlorn-looking. It was Miguel.
Alright. They are not here.
I got a good look at that chart in the police station. It's a map of Quaramonte.
Does it tell us where Ubier is heading?
Yeah, a place called Teoculcan.
That's the site of the mine. I wonder why they're being so secretive about Ubier's plans. One thing's for sure. If the general's involved, they're up to no good. I'd like to talk to that musician Miguel. Take the detonator and get him out
Oh,
of that
thanks.
jail.
Now she gives it to me. Alright, fine. Hell yeah. Just puts it in his pants. Fuck yeah. Is that a detonator in your pocket? Are you happy to see me?
I had nothing.
I don't know if I'm supposed to talk to Dwayne first, maybe, since he's the one with the explosives. Let's go talk to Dwayne. I'm waiting for the next scene in the game to call it. Dwayne. Hey, buddy, old pal.
Here is the detonator, Dwayne.
Just noticed we're both wearing yellow shirts.
Keep your voice down, George. You want everyone to know. You'd best go and warn Miguel that the U.S. cavalry's on the way.
Okay.
More? How about I just tell him from here? Like, do I actually have to go into there? Can't I just tell him through the fucking cell?
There was a forlorn
Are you
look with
kidding
Miguel.
me? Come on, man. You do not need me to walk all the way back into the fucking... Goddamn. That's all I did for this past section. Walk to the one building, grab the detonator, walk back to Dwayne, give him the detonator, now walk back into the fucking cell. I did a full circle from the cell to the fucking mining company to Dwayne back into the fucking cell. That was a bunch of useless clicking. Wasn't even really a puzzle, just pick up and talk and go. Could have done all this himself. Alright, Michael, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Miguel.
Miguel, oh.
What is it? What is happening?
We're getting out of here.
Who's we? They've sent the Delta Force?
Nope.
The Impossible Missions Force?
Don't make me sick. Much better.
Who then?
A retired greetings card salesman from Ohio.
I'm doomed.
You're
Oh.
not the only one.
I should have known you'd be trouble the moment I saw you.
Look, I can explain everything.
Kaboom.
Get in that cell, now.
And what if I refuse?
He'll shoot you.
Okay, here I am, going quietly into the cell.
Very wise, not Americano scum.
One of the reasons I hate guns so much is the way they make people so damned impolite.
I hope he's gonna blow up both
enjoying
walls.
your vacation,
Not
Senor
just one.
Stobbart.
Go polish your weapon, Ronaldo.
Go jerk your gherkin.
This was part of your plan, right?
Well, in a manner of speaking, no. I was all out of ideas. It was up to Nico now.
Oh shit, we actually switched characters?
So,
Cool.
here we are.
Oh god, he changed.
I thought I would slip into something more comfortable.
The stench of cheap cologne rolled over me like tear gas.
So, what do you want to know about me? Ask and I will answer. I will deny you nothing.
Nothing. Oh, don't sit in the couch beside me. Don't sit in the couch beside me. Oh, this is awkward. What's this red
I
thing
am
here?
a very giving person.
How nice for your friends.
I'll just move over.
Your eyes are glittering like stars.
His damn cologne was making my eyes water. I was running out of sofa.
As spirited as you are beautiful, I admire that.
As long as he admired it from afar. A lava lamp, hip in a retro way. I had no doubt the general thought it was hip, full stop. A tiger skin lay on the floor. The tiger was beyond help.
Yeah, okay, so one thing I didn't want to re-comment on is the way she says, the tiger lay there on the floor. I swear she goes British at the end there. Like the first Nico, she put a lot more H's in her R's, so it'd be like, floor. The tiger lay there on the floor. You know, something a little bit more rougher, not exactly, but this girl,
A tiger skin lay on the floor.
I swear she goes British at the end there. On the floor? Like, what? I'm not gonna get over the change in voice actress. She does half a decent job, but most days, like, what's this? Okay. Oh, she has her own diary too, son of a bitch. I was like wondering, did my language go French? It says La Liberté in the front. It's like, oh no, okay. A liberty? The liberty? She calls her diary Liberty? Okay, so she has her own shit. I'll read that in a second after I've exhausted all these options. Ah, fish. Nice. This guy's just...
On close inspection, I noticed that the swordfish was peppered with machine gun bullet holes.
Is that what
The
that
general
is?
was a real sportsman, and no mistake.
That's how he caught his fish?
A stuffed swordfish.
Just reeled it with bullets until it floated to the surface?
It was a portrait of some thug in a uniform. I didn't want the picture.
Okay.
Cutting-edge technology, in 1978 at any rate.
What year did this game
I
come
didn't
out?
want to watch a lot of tawdry soap operas.
I guess he's talking about the bunny ears, maybe? I mean, they're in like a third world country, so... Shit is not up to par. Alright, so we eventually have to talk to the douchebag sitting down watching me walk around. I'm surprised he doesn't say anything impatiently, since he's such an assertive dude. Oh shit, there's more here. Yeah, I'm gonna completely ignore you, dude. You can watch my ass as I walk away. We're not too far. Ah, there's the barge. There's the toll booth. There's the fucking mining facility. Alright, alright. It'd be cool you can see George looking for me, wondering what the fuck happened. Is this my escape right here? No? 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 It looks like it goes off somewhere and I want to go. Alright, let's read her words. In the accent that I thought I would prefer. It was a wonderful surprise to hear from George. I have really missed him. But things move on, I guess. We agreed to go for a coffee, but first I want to talk to a professor. I need to hear her voice more, so it's fresh in my head. Right now I'm just mixing between French and I think something else, maybe UK, not even. I want to talk to a Professor Hubier. From the university's Mesoamerican department. Yeah, I'm going fucking... I think from French to Spanish. About the Mayan stone. If only I can discover its link to the drug smugglers, then I will have the most amazing story. A once-in-a-lifetime scoop. I'm sure Hubier will prove to be a reliable fellow. But I have left the stone with Andre, just in case. Okay, this is old news. Boy, I was right to be cautious. George and I were attacked in Hubier's house by Central Americans. I was knocked out with a drug dart, fired from a blowpipe. And when I came round, I found myself tied to a chair in the warehouse. Karzak, the drug smuggler I'd been investigating, interrogated me. His sidekick Pablo is the man who abducted me from Hubier's house. Karzak wanted to know what I had done with the stone, but I refused to tell him anything. He decided to leave me overnight. Sure, that I would talk in the morning. I heard a noise, and thought they had returned to kill me, so I was very relieved when it turned out to be George. He'd come all the way to Marseille to save me. However, we still weren't out of danger, and it took a dunking in the dock water to escape Pablo's murderous grasp. We discovered that the next part of the trail leads to Central America, a place called Quaramonte. Quaramonte isn't exactly on the beaten track, but if you look beyond the ramshackle huts, it's a beautiful place. However, there is no telling what dark secrets it holds. Having looked around Quaramonte City, we seem to be on the right track. We saw Professor Hubier with the man in charge, General Graciento. Surely not a coincidence. The general himself is pretty secretive, and when we talked, our friend Conchita, in the mining office, she suspected that Hubier is working hand in glove with the general. George agreed to look at the map in the general's office, so I had to do the distracting. All I told him was that I wanted an interview, and he insisted on taking me to his apartment. I've handled bigger creeps than him in the past. I only hope it is worth it. There's my bench. Now let's speak. Oh shit, we got make choices. Oh, I guess we're gonna talk about all the things that we looked at. What's with the TV?
I, love your TV.
I guess she's just
yeah,
trying to hold him
cool,
off.
no?
Oh, she's gonna turn it on? You have a remote. Oh,
boy,
okay.
Female mud wrestling.
Is that what that is? Okay, so we're gonna leave the TV on for the rest of the scene. I'm completely fine with this. It's just like, at one point it's just boobs jiggling on the fucking screen, that's it. Right here it's thrusting. It's definitely a thong, so we're looking at her ass. What the hell? The artists behind this were a bit of pervs. I'm pretty sure this wasn't the first in the game. There was something other sexual early on. Other than the guy with a fucking thong up his ass walking around. Oh yeah, her, that's right. They put boob physics on her. Even though she's a 2D drawing, they went out of their way to give her physical physics when she walks. That's right. I don't know who developed the second game, but he had a fucking dirty mind. At least his mind wasn't where it should have been.
That's an impressive hi-fi system, General.
Would you care to hear some music, my dear?
No.
No.
Oh, it's no bother. I don't even have to get up.
I'm already up, if you know what I'm saying. She's just gonna leave the TV on, eh?
Is that a lava lamp?
Sure, it's more impressive in the dark. I'll close the blinds.
No, don't do that. Not on such a beautiful day.
Oh, yeah. Okay, turn off the TV. That was kind of him. I mean, I was kind of still watching that, though.
Big fish. Catch it yourself?
Catch it. Fishing poles are for children.
Then are those bullet holes?
2 magazines on full automatic. It put up quite a fight.
2 magazines? Jeez, oh shit, the mom.
Mom!
What is going on here?
Nothing, Mom. I was...
I'm
mom looks
in
like the general.
uniform. And when I'm in uniform, it's...
Madame la Présidente, sorry, Madame la Présidente.
Now, what is going on here?
Nothing, Madame la Présidente. I was just showing my friend Nico some of the cool stuff I've got.
Hi. Good
Like a
afternoon,
kid.
señorita. And just what are your intentions toward my son?
Interview.
Intentions? We were just talking.
How nice. She has good bone structure, Raoul. Has she any brains?
She's a reporter.
Is she? And what sort of questions has she been asking?
I'm a freelance photojournalist. I do lifestyle features.
For what sort of magazines?
It looks
People?
safest to play dumb with good bone structure. Haya, Lifestyle of the Super Rich and Vainglorious, Envy Magazine,
Excellent. Raoul, you've chosen well for a change.
It was pretty obvious who pulled the strings around here. I hope George was making good use of the time I was buying him.
And then it goes.
Oh, that's it? We still have more questions.
And when you were in this band of yours, you used to play that song for 2 hours?
Yeah, we were really famous at our college. Still, ours wasn't as good as the original version.
I have never heard that song before, yet I have no doubt that this must be true.
Hey! Psst! Hey, George!
Dwayne Henderson. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. Get to the American consul and tell him I've been imprisoned without charge.
Get real, George. He was the previous occupant of that cell you're in. We're gonna have to use good old American know-how to get you out of there.
Didn't we have a bomb ready for this?
That, and this truck full of explosives I've got here.
Dwayne, listen to me. You'll kill all of us.
Then what was the original
Such
plan?
a naysayer, George.
Like we were gonna use the bombs to
You'll
free
go
this
like
dude.
Clockwork.
No.
Negative to negative. It's positive to you gotta get the bare copper wire here. Let me just, damn. All right, I'll just hook that up. All right, there we go. Okay, just a minute. I've got to get to a safe distance.
Quick, Miguel, hit the mattress.
You have strange customs up north.
Here we go.
Too late.
An impressive flatulent noise? Why was it
Are we
flatulent?
dead yet?
What the hell?
Horse shit.
What happened to the explosives?
It was
There
horseshit?
ain't no explosives. My dumbass
It was literally
supplier must
horseshit.
have given me organic fertilizer instead of chemical. All I got here is 400 pounds of lightly fried horse apples.
That's a
So he
lovely
blew up a
image,
fart?
Dwayne.
He blew a fart and didn't
Never
he?
mind, I'll think of something.
Son of a bitch. We did not have a good plan to start. Toilet?
I wasn't going to demean myself by using the bucket until I was desperate.
No, you can keep the bucket.
My very own slop bucket. Already I was feeling institutionalized.
You can just, keep the bucket just in case we need it for later. Be that nasty. Good. You have a lock?
I didn't have
Pretty
the
sure
key
I'm
to
gonna
the
get that
lock.
news from him.
It was the lock which held the door.
Alright.
I couldn't escape that. Solid bars protected the small window. I wasn't getting out that way.
Huh, shock. They let me have all my stuff with me, even though they imprisoned me. A very lax prison. No, it worked once before, why not? May I have this?
It was a length of rope. I couldn't reach the noose.
No, he can. What the fuck? I have your news.
Listen to me, Miguel. You give me that rope and I'll get us out of here.
I have no idea how, but I'm
Is there
pretty sure if
someone
you
you
give me
can
that
tie
rope,
to
we
the
can get
jetty?
out of here.
Of course. My friends have a boat ready to take me upriver. But how are you going to break out of here with just a short piece of rope?
I'm not sure. But I'll think of something.
I'm just glad that the main character is also confused about how this is gonna work. Not just me. The game's been good with that. Like, if you don't know why the
If your plan
character's
doesn't
doing
work,
anything,
will you let me hang myself in peace?
what the fuck? The character usually notes that himself. He's like, sure, I'll do it. Not quite sure why yet. Alright, so now we have the rope. We're gonna put on the cell window? Maybe, I mean, hole? Like really hard? Or are we gonna saw at it? He's just gonna leave it there, really? Oh,
I had nothing else to ask him.
why is he popping his head in there? The fuck?
The rope was securely tied to one of the bars.
Oh, tied to the car. No?
I had nothing else.
I have something to ask him. Could you tie this to the car?
Hey, Dwayne, I want you to tie
There you
this
go.
rope to your truck and then drive forward. I'd had no
I'm not
idea
sure
if
that
this
rope
was
is
really
gonna be
work.
sturdy enough.
But I'd seen it in a black
Pretty sure the
and white
rope would
Western.
snap
Of
before
course,
metal
Hopalong
bars,
was
but
using a horse,
sure.
and Dwayne had a 4-ton truck, but hey, the principle's sound.
Anything you say, George.
Please forgive my mother. She can be a little
Difficult. Oh, we're back here again. Oh no, her feet are out.
Oh, my feet, Raoul! Propose, you idiot!
Don't mind her. She just wants grandchildren.
Don't think I can't hear you, Raoul. I want the worthy successor, and you're not it.
Jeez.
Propose now, or I'll do it for you.
Look, Nico, we haven't known each other very long, but... What the hell was that?
I didn't know what was going on, but Georges had to be involved in it somewhere.
She just runs out the door. That's not suspicious.
I ain't gonna say a thing, 'cause that sweet sound of falling masonry says it all.
Quick, senor, the river.
Huh? Wait, what about Nico?
Georges, what have you done? You only had to sneak a look at the chart, and it's turned into World War III.
No time to explain. Come on.
We're not gonna jump in the truck? Oh.
Don't move, terrorist scum. You talking to me, Junior? Yes, I'm talking to you, fat man. And my name's not Junior. A word to the wise, Junior. You carry on waving that pea shooter in my face, and the next person who sees it is gonna be your proctologist. Savvy? General, I am happy to report that I have apprehended the terrorist.
You idiot, not them. The other American and the French woman. They're the ones.
And not the truck that's literally right beside the fucking big open hole. Wait, cartoons. That was a couple of minutes away from an epic moment when I stopped streaming last time. Ooh.